All right, I got a good one for you guys this week. Have you ever been on a packed dance floor? Everyone is singing their hearts out, the energy is perfect, and then the DJ cuts the song right before the best part. Yeah, that's an instant heartbreak. Or the opposite. The song clearly died 45 seconds ago. People are walking off, checking their phones, grabbing another drink, and the DJ is still letting it ride like it's a cinematic masterpiece. We've all seen both. And if we're being honest, we've probably been both. So that brings up one of the biggest questions in wedding DJing. Should you play full songs or should you quick mix? Because depending on who you ask, you'll get very strong opinions and possibly a 20-minute Facebook rant. In this video, I'm going to break down when to let a song breathe and when to get in and get out, and how to read the room so you're not that DJ everyone complains about on the ride home. Let's get into it. Yo! Greetings and salutations, my good friends. Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about a pretty big debate in the wedding DJ world. Playing full songs versus quick mixing. This is one of those topics where DJs will defend their side like it's a family member. You've got team let it ride on one side and team in and out like a ninja on the other. So which one is actually right for weddings? Short answer, both. Long answer? Well, let's talk a little bit about it. But first, if you're new here, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss any of the great content I put out every single week. My channel is designed for the new DJs who are just getting started and need some helpful advice, and even the established guys who could use some insight from time to time to level up their services. Okay, first, let's define what we're even talking about here. Playing full songs means you're letting tracks go almost all the way through. Maybe you mix out at the last chorus, maybe you don't. Either way, you're giving people the full experience. Quick mixing means you're jumping in and out of songs faster. Maybe 45 seconds, maybe a minute, maybe just a hook and you're gone before anyone even realizes what happened. Basically, DJ ADHD. Now, let's talk about weddings specifically, because weddings are not the same as clubs, even though some DJs will tell you they are. At a club, people came for you. At a wedding, people came for free food, an open bar, and to judge the chicken. So your job is different. Let's start with playing full songs. This is the safest approach at weddings, and there's a reason for that. When someone hears a song they love, they don't just want a sample, they want the moment. They want to sing the second verse, even though nobody actually knows the second verse. They want the build-up, the chorus, the bridge, the whole emotional roller coaster. And if you cut it too early, you will feel it. You'll see it in their faces, that look of betrayal, like you just paused their favorite movie right before the ending. It's subtle, but it's there. Full songs work especially well for sing-alongs, throwbacks, big emotional moments, drunk uncles reliving 1987. If the dance floor is packed and people are fully engaged, cutting the song early can actually kill the energy instead of helping it. So rule number one, if it's working, don't touch it.
Let's go.
Whoa, no touchy. No touchy. No touch.
I know. Your DJ instincts are screaming, do something. Don't. Put your hands behind your back if you have to. Now, let's talk about quick mixing. This is where things get fun and also dangerous. Quick mixing is powerful because it keeps energy high, it prevents the dance floor from getting bored, because let's be honest, not every song deserves 3 minutes and 45 seconds of your life. Some songs are amazing for 60 seconds, and then they overstay their welcome like that one guest who won't leave at the end of the night. You guys know exactly who I'm talking about. Quick mixing works great for high energy dance sets, modern music, hip hop, pop, open format, and when the crowd has short attention spans, which is basically every wedding crowd after 9:30 p.m. But here's the mistake a lot of DJs will make. They quick mix everything. And when you do that, nothing feels special. It starts to feel like a Spotify preview playlist instead of a party. You're not giving people time to connect, you're just speed dating songs. So if you're watching this, you're probably wondering or curious about what's the right move. Well, the real skill is not choosing one over the other. It's knowing when to use each one. Great wedding DJs are constantly reading the room. They're asking, are people singing? Are people dancing hard? Are people checking their phones? Are people heading to the bar? Again. Those are your signals. Here's a simple framework you can use. If people are singing at the top of their lungs, let the song play. If people are dancing but starting to fade, mix out earlier. If the energy dips, quick mix into something stronger. If you just dropped a banger and the floor exploded, don't you dare touch that mixer. Now, here's a pro tip that I've learned over the years. Alternate between the two. Give them a full song they love, then hit them with a quick mix run of 2 or 3 songs. Then let another big one breathe. Think of it like pacing a movie. You need fast scenes and you need slow scenes, or people get exhausted, or worse, they get bored. Here's my final thought. At weddings, it's not about showing off your mixing skills. Nobody on that dance floor is thinking, wow, what a technically impressive transition. They're thinking, I love this song, or why did he cut my song right before my favorite part? So your job is simple. Play for them, not for you. Read the room, respect the moment, and remember, sometimes the best mix is no mix at all. And sometimes it's getting out of a song before it crashes and burns like a bad wedding speech. As I say at the end of all my videos, a day without dancing is a day wasted. If this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, are you team full song or team quick mix? Or are you like most of us, team it depends? Be a great DJ, be an even better human, always be kind, and I'll see you guys in the next one.